You guys ever have something like really weird about your body that it's really kind of hard for you to explain to other people? Something you feel, something you just generally experience that you find it difficult to convey exactly what the feeling is to other people, and even if you do manage to explain it, that makes no sense to them. It makes little to no sense to them at all how this could possibly exist to you. That may sound crazy, but to me, I have something kind of like that. I wouldn't exactly call it a condition, I would call it a quirk. You see, there's this thing called synesthesia, or synesthesia, I don't know how you want to pronounce it, it's like anesthesia, or anesthesia, synesthesia, okay? And basically what it is a feeling in a part of your body that is triggered by another feeling of the part of your body. So like if I touch the tip of my finger, I get a twitch in my toe. Something like that, you know, it's some kind of weird link reaction between parts of your body. That's not my thing, but I've talked about it before. You guys have heard me talk about it, and basically what my version of synesthesia is, I'm not exactly sure what to call it. I did a little bit of research. Perhaps you guys could find something more on this, but I didn't find anything too deep into exactly what my whole quirk is. But I get it. I'm getting it right now. I get this thing where my hands and sometimes my feet, if my hands or my palms, my fingers touch something dry, or if I think about something dry, like the best example I can give you is cardboard. If I touch cardboard and I can't think about it without it happening. If I rub my hand along cardboard, if I just like touch it and just like scrape, rub like that, scratch it or something like that, the feeling kind of dries my throat and makes it so I can't breathe. Now, that sounds completely wacko to you, but that's how it works, and I don't know why. I've always had this weird thing where ever since I was young, my hands would dry out after getting out of the shower, being in the pool or the bathtub, or when my hands would get wet, they get super pruny, like really pruny, which also developed a finger chewing tic that I still do to this day. You guys might see my fingers, they look all chewed up, and I do that to myself, and it's not an easy habit to break. I'm trying to, but... And then on top of that, when they would start to dry out from after being in water, I could like not feel things, and back when I was younger, I thought that was not being able to feel, but I was projecting a different feeling, which was not being able to breathe. And again, that sounds crazy to you, but like if I touch this metal panel, that's nice, it's smooth, it's cool. I think it also has a lot to do with temperature. If it's cold, I don't feel it as much. If it's warm, I feel it like twice as much. But it has to be like a nice smooth, almost not really silicone, but metallic or plastic surface. But when it's something like cardboard where it's dry and scratchy and like perforated and stuff, like this folder right here, smooth as butter, no effect whatsoever. However, if I take a piece of paper, to a degree, it works. Also depends, again, if I just got out of the shower or something. Right now I have not. But the ultimate is cardboard, which I don't have a piece of cardboard right at this very... I mean, I have it, but it's a heavy box, so I can't really do that. Alright, I have this cardboard stripped up. And when I touch that, my throat dries up. It shrinks and it feels like I'm swallowing cardboard. It's even to the degree of if I think about the texture of cardboard, or like a blanket fresh out of the wash, or even some just just wood or anything like that, my throat just shrinks and just dries, and I just gasp for air, and I have to swallow, and I have to like reset myself, and I don't really know what happens. I don't really know why that happens, exactly what causes that, and where it originated. I have no idea, but it's something I live with. It's not like it's a tragedy or anything. It's nothing that's going to ruin my life. It does make for some inconveniences, but also there was this workaround I had for, which was how my hands are always clenched or in my pockets, but they're always clenched. Or I do this thing where I take my two first fingers and I fold them over my thumb, and I do that. And what that does is it allows the contact of my fingers to be touching my skin. For the most part, it folds the skin and it keeps like the moisture in, it keeps it tight, it makes it so the air, if the air blows against it, it does the same thing, and it just kind of keeps everything kind of contained and inaccessible and makes it so I don't think about it. It's like a mental relief. Like just by doing this, I don't feel the pressure. So, but if I go like this and I keep my hands open long enough, I have to like literally moisten my hands again. And it's not even like a moisturizer thing. If I put on moisturizer, it helps because it is moist, but the feeling will return because it's all mental. And I don't really know what to do to alleviate that. Not like there's anything really I can do or would really want to do. Again, it's nothing that's like bogging down the quality of my life. It's an annoyance, and it definitely gets under my skin sometimes, but whatever. It's something I live with. That may not be the case, however, for you or somebody you may know, or for anyone else out there who has a severe case of synesthesia where maybe they feel pain or something like that. And my best advice to you is just do some research and try to figure out where it originated. And if you can, maybe you can undo it. I don't know. But anyways, guys, that's just my little synesthesia story. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. And if you have anything like that kind of similar or any comments about it, comment down below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Later.